All right. Hey guys. So I just want to give you kind of an overview of this assignment. Please be aware there are three separate parts, and every single part is going to be color coded. So part one is green, part two is orange, and part three is going to be purple. We are going to be looking at macromolecules. You're going to be figuring out what exactly are those and why are they so important. So please be aware there will be instructional videos for every single part. If you already opened this assignment, chances are you won't see those. So I recommend maybe going back in and reopening it so you can have the new version. But either way, there will, this assignment, it tells you what you're supposed to be doing. So in part one, you're just telling me what these molecules represent by looking at a periodic table. So when we look here, you're going to find C. We see the name is carbon, and we're going to go write it here. Now you're going to do it for all the rest of the letters. Then you're going to answer these questions 2 and 3, and you're done with part 1. Then you move on to part 2. Again, here's an instructional video you can watch. You're basically going to be looking at what happens when we bond these different elements together. What macromolecules do they form? So you're going to be looking at which macromolecules contain hydrogen, carbon, oxygen. So the way you read this is you're going to be moving from left to right. So hydrocarbons only contain hydrogen and carbon. We can see that here. Now, if we bond oxygen to carbon and hydrogen, that creates carbohydrates and lipids. As we keep going, if we bond N to O, C, and H, then we get amino acids and proteins. So the more you keep going to the right, the more molecules or elements you're adding on. Then you're going to finish up with these questions. What is the main element found in all of them? And have you ever heard of a macromolecule? For part 3, you're just going to be watching a video. I recommend watching the video through one time before you take any notes and then going back to take notes. So when you're taking notes, this is where you're taking the notes on. You're going to be telling me what is the monomer for every single macromolecule. Monomers are a building block. It'll talk about it in the video. What is the function in the body? So each of these has a different function that they perform in our bodies. And what food source can we get these from? So if we need to get protein, what can we eat to get protein? All right, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.